Hello, everybody. Um, my camera died, so you won't be able to see me for a little while, but I will still be, will still be continuing on with the stream. Give me 1 second.
No, it's bad.
My camera's working now. Okay. So, hello, everybody. Guys, nice to see you guys here.
Sorry, man. My camera's working now. Okay.
Oh, there's feedback. So, hello, everybody. Guys, nice to see you guys. Oh, there it is.
Sorry, man. My camera.
Hmm? Okay, hold on.
Wait, I think my name's
Hold on. Trying. Okay, what'd you say, Matt?
I think my name's
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay, we are live. So I have my brother here helping me man the camera and the computer because I can't do it by myself. Hello, Greg's Aquatics, Liquid Zoo, Only Fins. Hey, Shelter Aquatics. Hello, Sandy Farrell. Hello, Nick R Creations. Hello. Let's see. Let's see who else do we have here. Oh, it's the wrong mouse. Who else? JB Productions. Hello, Olivia F171. Hello, nice to have everybody here. Dave Farrell. Hello. Happy New Year's, everybody. By the way. So I believe Lazarus the Fish Boy was supposed to be on, but he didn't make it. He said he had a lot of things going on, holidays, and he wanted to spend time with family, so he's not here. But maybe we'll get to do a stream with him eventually, sometime. Um, let's see. Aquafinity should be on soon, I believe. Okay. Let me see. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna give him like 5 minutes, and then we'll start.
don't know which year.
Oh, Lazarus is in here, I think. Or in the comments, at least.
Yeah, I do
Or,
see it. Hey, Lazarus. Hello, everybody. All right, so we're gonna start now. It's 8:23, and I don't want to wait too long. So, start it off. What did everybody do for New Year's? Matt, what did you do for New Year's? Oh, Matt left. Oh no. How about you, Brianne? Ooh, I hear it. Hold on a second. Okay, Matt's back on now. This mouse died. Okay, here you go.
yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, you're back. Okay, that's okay. But what did you do for New Year's? What did you guys do for New Year's? Okay, that's nice. I okay. I I didn't really do anything for New Year's. I just stayed home. Well, my church, we go to a church. My church did a youth seminar thing, and I think we sang. I played the piano. If you guys didn't know that, so I just played the piano for them. But it was fun. That's what I did for New Year's. How about thanks, Brianne? What did you do for New Year's?
Well, I didn't do that much for New Year's. We stayed up till like midnight. We were on Alex's stream. I was trying to win a RO system for Stephen P. You might know him.
Yes, I did.
And then also, my mother won a gift card on his stream. But we don't do a whole lot for New Year's.
Okay. Yeah, my family and I don't do a lot for New Year's either. Usually we'd probably either be with our family or just at home doing nothing. And yeah, that's usually how New Year's goes. But that's good to know. Have I missed anybody? Let's see. Craig, how's it going? I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I think I have a few moderators. You guys can say hi to them. I think they probably already did. I was seeing people saying hi to everybody, so that's okay. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Wild Winks, hi. Alright, so I have a couple questions for you guys. Well, my first question was what everybody did for New Year's, and we got past that one already. My second question is, what inspired you to get into the fish keeping hobby? Anybody can shoot at this one.
All right, so
Well, wait,
So-
I was just testing my microphone.
Okay.
so what inspired me to get into the fish keeping hobby was my parents, because they had, I think, a 55-gallon fish tank when I was like little, like 5 or 6 years old, something like that. So they had a 55-gallon fish tank, and they had a bunch of fish in there, and I thought that was cool. But what inspired me to restart up the fish keeping hobby was a show called Tanked. Most of you may know that, but I watched a bunch of episodes, and then I really wanted a fish tank. So
Okay, that is awesome. Funny enough, this is my biggest tank, 55-gallon right here. The way I got introduced to the fish keeping hobby is a lot of my friends and family had like fish tanks, and I'd like love going to their house and just staring at the fish tank all day and just sitting there. Like everybody would be talking, like, hey, like asking me like, what are you doing? Like, and I'm like, I'm just watching the fish, and that's like literally all I would do sometimes. But then eventually, I got my parents bought me 2 beta fish, and I kept those for a long time. It was pretty fun. I fed them every day and stuff, but it was really low tech. It was just like plastic, whatever the genuine fish supplies comes with beta stuff. So like we just did that, but it was fun for me. And one of my fish, and then after my fish died, I cried. Like I was little, so I just cried and cried. And my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know you would cry so much." But then, so that was my like introduction to fish keeping. And then a couple years later, we went down to our creek and we were fishing, and I caught a mosquito fish and I brought him home. And then that was kind of like my reintroduction, because after the betas, I never tried keeping fish again or anything like that. And now I'm here having a live stream, fish channel, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's how I got into the fish keeping hobby. Let's see. How about you, Matt? How did you get introduced to this hobby?
So, my dad had a 20-gallon back in the 90s, and it's actually the same 20-gallon that you're seeing right now. And this 20-gallon, when he was a kid, he used to keep things like angelfish and tetras and whatnot. But in the 90s, he had this really good African cichlid setup, and after that, he really liked fish. So then, when I was 7 years old, we set up the 20-gallon tank again. So yeah, mainly my dad got me into the hobby.
Nice. My grandpa, he gave me a 20-gallon. I'm pretty sure some of you guys saw the,
It's 8:30.
wait, what? Oh, that's my brother. My brother has a time, something like that, but it's really annoying, especially when you're watching TV on the computer, you relax. But anyway, my grandpa gave me a 20-gallon long, and I was like super excited. We went all the way to where he lived. He lived in New York at the time. In New York, like we just went all the way there, and we carried the fish tank in the back of the trunk of the car with like all the rocks and everything still in it. But it was pretty fun, and that's the tank that's in the video of my Endler Guppy Hybrids video. That's the tank that I have right now. It's in my room right now. What'd you say?
Video series.
Video series. Yeah, it's kind of is a video series. I didn't mean it for it to be a video series, but it kind of turned into that. But yeah, that's pretty cool, Matt. My third question for you guys is, what are your plans for, or resolutions, kind of, or for the fish tanks or anything like that, for 2022? Anybody?
So Are you talking? I feel like you're talking like what I want to do with fish tanks.
Yes. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. So I don't know. I kind of wish I could have more plants in my tanks. I don't have a whole lot of plants in my tanks. I feel like that's a big thing. We have a couple tanks that have like a bunch of plants and they do really good. But most of my tanks are pretty much just sand and sponge filters and heaters. So I want to add more plants to my tanks. And I also want to say that live chat, I don't know if you saw my private comment, but live chat was shut off. So like people can't chat right now. But there you go.
Yeah, I think live chat was cut off, but yeah, that was kind of my goal for 2021, because before this, I had a ton of plants in. I mean, I didn't have a lot of plants. Not ton. I didn't have a lot of plants in this 55-gallon fish tank, and I was wondering. Oh, sorry. I was wondering why my cories. I have a whole bunch of peppered cories in my tank. Oh, I think my camera died. Let me just take off the camera real quick. I had a whole bunch of peppered cories in the 55-gallon that was right behind me, and I didn't have a lot of plants, and I was wondering why they weren't breeding anymore, because in my 20-gallon long, they were breeding a lot in there because I had a lot of plants in there. But I ended up trying to get a lot of plants in the 50-gallon, and it's actually worked really well. That's why they started breeding again, and that's really what I did for 2021. And I'm trying to get some new fish for 2022, some cool fish. Not sure which ones though, but yeah. And I think I'm going to be coming out with a video of the peppered cories breeding soon. I'm not sure when, but yeah. And let's see. Oh yeah, and for my New Year's resolution, or stuff that I want to do, just get new fish. Probably start a fish business or an online business or something like that. And to build a fish room or a fish rack or something, because I'm running out of space. But yeah, that's what I want to do. How about you, Matt?
For 2022, I just kind of want to grow out all these little crypts I got in my 37. You right down there, you see those little baby crypts?
Yeah, I see him.
I kind of just want to make them all into like something like let me see, it's a little hard to film. Something kind of like that big bushy one right there.
Mm-hmm.
So just like the bottom of the crypts. Make it look cool.
Yeah, I think that's a good goal. Yeah. Also, I want to breed autosynclus catfish. Like, they're a pretty popular fish, but I don't know if many people have bred them captively. Actually, a lot of people probably have, but they're not. You can't like go to Petco or your local LFS and get autosynclus catfish captive bred. That's like almost impossible. At least where I live, it's like I don't. Usually, it's just straight from where they come from. I think it's in the Amazon where they live. That's like where they come from and stuff. So, but I really want to try and breed them and maybe sell them online one day.
On your website, will you be selling like plants or like what will you do with your business?
Fish and plants. I'm not sure about selling fish. Because I don't want them to like die in shipping and then a whole bunch of that stuff happens. I believe that's why Corey from Aquarium Club doesn't ship fish, because he doesn't want to have to deal with that. But I want to sell fish, merch, or try and sell fish, merch like sweaters and stuff like that, and plants. Definitely, I want to sell some plants, and maybe like stickers and stuff like that for the YouTube channel. But that's what I want to sell. Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you're selling fish, it's one house. Like your whole reputation is distributed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that ends all of my questions, actually. I didn't have a lot of questions. I was just brainstorming just a couple minutes ago and seeing what questions I can answer. But yeah, this is like my first live stream, so, well, second one. Or third, something like that. But yeah. But does anybody else have any other questions or anything, or just anything else?
Well, Fish said, I have a question for you. If you don't mind sharing, what state are you from? Because I think you said you were in Eastern time zone, so I was wondering which state you were from, if you didn't mind sharing.
I would mind sharing, but I do live in I think it's East Coast, so Eastern Standard Time, yeah. I definitely live in the East Coast. Unfortunately, we're not getting a lot of snow, and I'm pretty bummed about that, but that's okay. Hopefully, later on in the winter, we should start getting some snow. So yeah. But yeah. Any other questions or comments or anything?
So one of my friends, her name is Lady Metalhead.
I know her.
Yeah, I think you should go on her stream sometime.
Okay, I think I'll do that then. Yeah, because I'm now setting up like these cameras and stuff and doing streams and stuff like that. So I think that should be a good thing to do. So if I had stream chat still on, I could have. Okay, I'll find the link eventually.
People could have asked questions, but
Huh?
people could have asked questions.
Yeah, people could have asked questions in the chat, but that's okay. But any questions from Matt or anybody else? And if not, I think we're gonna end it pretty early. But yeah.
With that mosquito fish you brought home when you were new in the hobby, was it hard to get like a wild caught fish to live, or did you have luck with it?
So with that mosquito fish, we had like just caught him from the lake that we live by, and we had like a can, like it was impromptu. We just had a little can that we had in the car, and we just decided to go by the lake and try and catch one, and we eventually caught one. It was like a tiny mosquito fish, and we brought him home, and we didn't really know what we were doing. We just were trying to keep it alive and stuff. I asked my neighbor if they had fish food, and apparently they did. So that's really what kept him alive for a long time. We had like a literal bin in like our garage that we would just keep it in, and it would just swim around in there. But then eventually we thought maybe we should actually get some store-bought fish, and that's why I got back into the hobby from that time that my betta fish died. That's what got me back into the hobby. I got like a little nano 5-gallon tank. It was pretty cool too. I liked it. But then we emptied it out to get another tank. We were like switching tanks and stuff, and it broke. So that's why I don't have it anymore. I'm thinking of buying a new one though. But it wasn't too hard to keep the fish alive.
Sometimes when I catch them in the preserve that I live by, sometimes like I just catch them, just for fun. And sometimes I just feed them to like the bluegills and like some of the other native species. So
that's cool.
yeah.
I go fishing a lot too. Yeah, it's really fun to go fishing, catching fish. Me and my friends went down to the lake over the summer, I think it was, and my brother and I caught 37 fish, and my brother caught like 37, my other friend caught like 27. It was so many fish by the lake, and it was pretty fun though. Yeah, but I love fishing. That's what I do in the summer, and swim, of course. It's really hot when it gets really hot.
Do you know what type of fish they were that you caught?
Rock bass, little minnows sometimes, like if the hook was small enough, because we were using larger hooks. Oh, one time we went fishing with my dad, and we were just standing by the edge of the water, and we saw this like 2-foot catfish, or no, it was a koi,
No, it
wasn't
was a
it?
cat.
or koi, one of those, one of those big fish, and or maybe it was
No, it was
tilapia.
definitely a catfish.
Or okay, maybe it was a catfish, but it was like this big 2-foot catfish that swam by. It was pretty cool, and we tried to cast our like hooks in and everything, but it was like too smart for us. It just like swam by, ignored the hooks and everything. But that was a cool sighting.
In my local journey, about 2 years ago, I caught 2 pound pickerels.
Okay, sorry about that. I think that's it. Yeah, it's 8:42. But any more questions? If not, I think so. Okay, yeah. I think if that's it, I'm gonna end. Any more questions or anything? If not, I'm gonna end. All right. Well, thanks guys for coming on. This is just one of my first live streams. I'm probably gonna start doing more streams and joining other people's streams. And yeah, I think that's it. But Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope everybody's having a blessed weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. All right, so see and screen.